Happy Sunday, everyone. Your boy Scuba Steve here in the ever changing little studio podcast room down here. Looks a little different tonight. Let's bring in Mr. Neverland Nate. Hey, buddy.
And salutations.
How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am
Hot
well.
Hot
Bro,
today.
it is hot, and you're in your sunroom, and you had to kick the air conditioner off, and you have a nice glow to you.
I have a drip pan underneath me for throughout the show.
Main Street Marty.
Yeah, you do have a nice sheen going.
Yeah,
almost
it's
like
someone
like plastic wrap
sprayed like Armor All on your face.
Well, I took a shower today, so that's new.
Well, yeah, that's a plus.
Up.
I mean, that's usual.
Wow,
that's all right.
Gotcha. Nate, you be on the comments tonight.
I'm working on it. Marty?
All right, gotcha. Let's bring in Mr. Disney Dave. How are you, buddy?
Hey, everybody.
So you are actually out there in your backyard. Authentic cheers, boys.
I am.
What's everybody drinking?
Jack Daniels.
Vodka, Jack, seltzer,
Nice.
Diet Pepsi. I got after it last night in a big way, and I don't know if I'm ever going to feel the same again. I couldn't imagine drinking alcohol right now.
Yeah, but
you weren't the only one.
I really need you tonight.
I'm telling you. It was fun, though.
Last night I had
it was brutal.
Shots of miscellaneous, the ones that I've never had before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his name was
Yeah.
You got to do all the like the random ones from like the from like the early 2000s. Get your your orange bombs, the redheaded sluts, wife beaters.
Exactly. It was like
kamikazes was a big
kamikazes.
People were sending ones, and then like the shot girl, you call out the shot girl and say please tip her and all that, and then
I'm not really sure we can say that on the show anymore. That's not very politically correct. We're gonna have to change our entire theme now.
It's the shot person.
Right.
Speaking of shots,
Speaking of,
we have to do a shot right now for Lisa Higgins. Thank you very much for your late night purchase of shirts that we have for sale.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Go ahead.
Thank you, everybody, for the support in purchasing shirts. And I will have Swizzles back in stock very soon. I'm currently out of them. I shipped my last one out.
I bet we could get Snoop to endorse those.
What, the Swizzles?
I have no doubt.
Yeah, there she is.
He'll pretty much do anything.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Drinking Corona, eliminating dog poop odors.
Oh, yeah.
Get him in the Swizzle game.
Absolutely.
I know. Last night, my keto bubble took a hit, but I plan on doing that next time we go to Disney because of the Dole Whip slice we just heard about.
Let's talk about that for a second. Dole Whip flight with liquor. Let's go.
And where can you get that there?
Splitsville. Thank you very much, Lisa. We definitely appreciate it. It puts more bamboo in my bob.
It helps me black out so I can wake up the next day wondering what happened.
All the Angry Orange.
Angry Orange is that is the newest and my new discovery of the dog scent eliminator, this enzymatic formula. And if you pull it up on Amazon,
oh yeah,
Snoop is endorses it, and it's the best.
I can't believe.
Oh my god! Look at that.
That's the first time I've heard that.
Wait a minute.
That's funny.
Thank you so much for joining and telling us that, Francois. It's amazing.
Year of the Snoop.
Oh my god! So I think speaking of Snoop, I don't even that doesn't make sense. So we were talking about kicking around sharing pictures of some of the stuff that we collect, some of the Disney inspired collections, some things that we've added to our homes. Just kind of show you what us guys are into. Let's start with Dave's place. Since Dave, you're outside, let me see if I can pull up a picture of.
I am.
This is where you are located right now, correct?
That's true. That is where I am broadcasting from. If you take a little peek around in the corner.
I didn't think anyone put you in a corner.
Nobody puts Stitchy in a corner.
I was gonna say Dave.
So you have a whole tiki bar thing going in your backyard. Those are authentic bags of leaves. For anyone wondering,
they are.
So I mean, you got the whole thing going on back there.
Exactly what it's
but if you remember,
black out, keep calm, same thing.
It's dangerous because he can go from calming to going 1,000 miles an hour. You just got to hit that perfect sweet spot, right?
Yeah.
You never know.
Look, hang on, Dave. Oh, damn. I was gonna say we get half a face.
Dave, when did you start?
Remember,
when did you start your backyard going with this?
So I've had some of those tiki masks hanging in my backyard ever since I moved here. But I got to say that last year, having the COVID downtime, I was suddenly like inspired to kind of get some of these masks up that we had collected. And, you know, I had the one mask that you showed up there. It's actually a fountain. And it had been a ukulele stand.
That one right there, yeah.
And that one right there, yeah.
Yeah, that's very.
So we created that whole scene, and actually Nate came down and helped me spray the lantern. Remember that, Nate?
I sprayed the lantern. I did.
Sprayed the lantern. But and then Steve, that was all those other masks in the back. You see the moais and stuff.
Yeah,
I actually have many more of those, and some of the other nautical decorations you see in the background in that picture. That's all from that guy we hooked up with. That was your buddy.
Oh yeah, that's right. I see the piers.
Timonium.
He had the all the scenery stuff. So
Dave
that's
has
cool.
307 fake rocks in his.
I do. No, it's been great because those fake rocks came in handy. I did have to spray them with a little brown to make them look a little more realistic instead of that like plasticky gray.
There's some of your interior stuff there too.
Yeah, that's my mantle.
Your poly statue.
Poly stuff.
Yes,
that's your fan.
Very cool.
That's my fan. It's my biggest fan. There's my mug collection.
Little shelf of goodness up there.
I'll say my mug collection is very limited compared to you guys, except for Marty.
And that's
cool. Okay. You're.
I have.
So you're wondering why did I post that? So you're wondering why did I push that up? And the reason why is those curtains are from the Polynesian prior to the renovation.
Damn it. Okay.
They're completely blackout. So if anybody knows, I actually work night shift, so I sleep during the day.
Right.
And then that valance, I actually built myself out of bamboo to kind of to match.
Did a great job.
So
that's dope. It's nice, man. It's nice to have like the vacation-y stuff at home because I mean we can't always go away. It's nice to bring the vibe.
Sometimes you can take it.
It was like perfect. At the time I was looking for blackout curtains because, like I said, night shift guy, I got to sleep during the day. Curtains. And yeah, exactly.
Or a petition to have them officially renamed.
Yep.
Blackout curtains.
You don't have to talk to me.
Exactly. I don't. And then they came up for auction, and I was like, well, yeah, I got to get those. But then I was like, you can't just hang Polynesian curtains off a curtain rod. You got to do something special.
Can you turn down the cicadas, Dave?
Yeah.
I know, right? I like the ambience.
Good for you, Francois. Thank you for your service, my friend.
Let me get a little music going here in the background. How about that?
Yeah.
Also, not tell you what type of vehicle
Steve, I think we get a little introduction. Get some intro music.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Marty and I will show our collectibles and good stuff later. We'll really quickly go through Nate's, and that's going to be a good segue into our guest this evening. Nate, quickly take us through your pictures. So some of the most is one of the most extensive mug collections around.
Well, that top shelf of Bob's collection, they only get on the top shelf if they're top shelf worthy. So we got some top shelf guys going on there. We got some original OG Bobs going on there. We've got some crazy ones, some cool ones, some Diablos, some Montikis, and Bob just smiles all the time, so he makes me happy. Some of these right here are just ones that I found like really appealing. So
yeah, this is Nate's tiki bar at home.
Yeah, this is literally behind me. This is where I'm sitting right now. This is all behind me. So
yeah, I mean it's just a very impressive
I built all the
collection.
shelves myself with my friends, and everybody came over, lent a hand, and helped me build everything. It's actually really awesome.
Look at that.
There's a mug right there from somebody who I know. I think his name is Josh. He really wants this mug. Can't have it. Sorry, it's not happening. But
yep, and we do have a special guest this evening.
I would like to show this one mug. And this is
right.
This is the
That's brilliant.
Bob.
Look at the swirly Bob, and then look at this handsome mug right here.
Look at that mug. That's one I want to collect. Now that's one we got to start collecting.
So let's bring in Mr. Josh O'Neill from Lost Temple Traders. How are you, buddy?
Hey.
Good. I'm barbecuing. I thought I'd pop in for a moment. I was planning on hanging out with you guys a little longer, but apparently 8 o'clock is 8 o'clock East Coast, not 8 o'clock West Coast.
That's it.
But I wanted to jump on and pour a drink with you guys anyway.
Oh man, how are you? Everything good?
Good.
Cheers
good.
to you, sir.
Everything is good. It's always good to hang out with you guys. I'm gonna do a little sagacity tonight.
All right.
Can't go wrong with a little Foursquare. And just hanging out, making some short rib in the backyard. I was going to drink from this, which is our new mug, which I thought I would show everyone.
Oh my god,
awesome. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
And when is that available?
That's
So it'll premiere at the original Tiki Marketplace on June 26th, and then the next day we'll have some online. But it was concepted by us and made by Trevor Foster, who's this amazing artist. He's an expat from Seattle who moved to Thailand, works in the jungle with a gas kiln, and his attention to detail is second to none. So this thing
it looks it's huge too.
Yeah, it's so just for scale, because some of you know how big a rum bottle is. It is.
I mean, look at that.
Oh my god.
That's a real skull. That's literally
it's about the same size as a human skull. The top is to scale. So
that's awesome, man.
Got that coming out, which is fun, and we just did Swirly Bob, which Nate was happy about. Have a Poison Bob on the horizon, which is a Bob that is an apple, and Poison Apple.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Some other fun things. How are you guys? How's everybody doing?
Doing great, man.
Good, man. Good. That mug is
Enjoying this. I guess I'll show you while I'm here, because I brought a couple things with me to show collectibles. More of a drinking mug we made.
Yeah.
Call it the Mad Tiki Cup. These will be later this summer, but little on our less expensive end, but made to pour some drinks in and go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, man. Well, but that's something we were talking about earlier. Was the fact that Lost Temple Traders does such affordable mugs, so even novice collectors can try to get into it. I mean, your sales go what do you got, about 40 seconds, and then you're sold out of 250 mugs.
Yeah, and a lot of things, they go really, really fast. So we just had Kaduka, which I thought I had, but I ended up pulling out an old Monk Tiki mug out of that box. So I don't know where the mug I was going to show you guys. But it depends on the mugs, but a lot of them go really quickly. We try to do a range. Like this one I think we're going to do a set of these for $80 shipped, and you'll get 2 of them.
Nice.
It's ridiculous, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because we want people, not everybody jumps into a hobby at the $100 price point, and that's even rare anymore. I think most people are 150 and up to get more. And so we actually have 3 tiers, and that actually maybe 4, because that one's going to fall into the cheaper tier, which is $50 plus shipping to get you an entry level mug. Then we got that $100 range, which is that mid-range collector, and then the ones that are like this one that are really expensive, and those are always dependent on what they cost us and shipping.
And it can be so daunting to you. You belong to these Facebook groups and all the mug trading stuff, and it can be pretty damn intimidating. And having the lower price points and it still be a high quality mug and something people want that's great. It appeals to everybody, because I kind of am into mug collecting a little bit, nothing like Nate or some of these other guys, but my price point is usually right around $60 to $100, and I feel like I've got a lot of really cool shit for $60 to $100.
Sure.
I'm in the same boat where Nate knows what I like is it's either got to mean something to me. I won't collect something with just just because it's pretty. It's got to mean something. But I'm also, I'm a drinker, so I want to drink. I want to have stuff I'm going to use, and that's why when you held up the drink me, I was like, oh, that one speaks to me.
Yeah, it's, it really is we run the Enchanted Tiki Bar Instagram handle as well as Lost Temple Traders, and for us, knowing that a lot of our audience is Disney based. Our goal has always been really to help people transition to the broader world of Tiki. If you like Trader Sam's, there's all these really cool artists that do all this really cool shit. And so, things that are referential without being I just took a stitch and put him in a tiki mug form. You can sue me now. Luckily, something like Alice in Wonderland is in public domain, the actual idea of Drink Me, the book itself. So there are some areas you can explore that are like reference things that Disney fans will relate to without really stepping on the park's toes. So no Mickey Mouse mugs coming from us anytime soon. Unless it's a drunk Mickey Mouse, in which case we would be, I'm sure, on Disney's favorites list. So we're having a lot of fun. It's the goal is to always have fun, and we've been doing that with mugs now for a couple of years, and it's weird to look back on. We were talking about last night. We were at Strongwater and ran into a bunch of people who are part of the tiki community. I'm going to move you with me really quick because I actually have to pull a short rib off of the barbecue before it burns. Sure. So I'm going to talk and run at the same time. There we go. Done. We're talking about Strongwater last night with ran into a bunch of people from the community. It felt almost normal again. Right. Big Toe was out there, and Krakatoa Project, and a bunch of other people that we recognize from doing all of this. And it's fun to just see friendly faces. But also, it was 3 years ago when we made our first mug with Diablo, and Dave was like, "Are you sure? We got to think about this. We got to do." And I'm like, "No, whatever. Let's just put it on the credit card." We had no idea what we were doing, and so it's been cool from that point, which Tiki was even smaller than it is now, to see the community really grow and thrive. And I think there's this awesome intersection of like Instagram culture with craft cocktail culture and like immersion that really made it interesting at an interesting time. Because Instagram, when people started Instagramming all their food and drinks and stuff, all of a sudden, like having it in a really cool mug makes it better. So from a collectible standpoint, you've seen the market just blow up, which is great. So all good. Lots of good things coming. I saw Reagan typing shavy bob. We have a shaved ice bob coming too, and a warrior bob. We've got a steady supply of bobs for Nate specifically.
Nice. Yeah, over the last year is when I kind of, that's really, I mean, everybody probably cultivated all kinds of hobbies for themselves. But that's really when I started getting into it. Just, people are just cranking out content online, and tiki stuff and cocktail stuff, and it's just it's an easy, fun thing to get into.
Yeah, and the people are good. Like, here's one to hang out with a bunch of people who want to sit on the beach and drink rum.
Right. Like, who doesn't?
Even if they're Red Sox fans.
Oh.
Right. Oh. That's right. You're a Yankees fan, right?
Wait. No, I'm not. I'm actually an Angels fan.
Are you? Okay.
But
just said you were a Yankees fan.
I what? No, I was joking.
I was just wondering.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to do a shot for Josh saying he's not a Yankees fan. That's my shot right now.
A shot for not being a Yankees fan myself.
Okay, fantastic.
I like that shot glass.
This is the mug I drink out of more than anything else because I drink a lot of rum neat.
That's awesome.
Right.
Yeah, me
Tiki and Niki.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have, and just like Gold Tooth, I picked it up when I was in Hawaii. Yep. And it literally is the right size for, like neat rum. I'm talking about that a lot because clearly like something like this is decorative / I don't want to be alive anymore.
Oh my God, yeah.
If you were to drink, we're not legally responsible for anybody that consumes the entirety of a beverage from that.
That's when you have to throw like 3 straws in and like share it with people.
Yeah.
Which I think is allowed now.
Yeah, community. You can share bowls again. So
right.
Yeah.
It's all good and fun and escapist and a lot more.
Josh, tell us, what do you collect? I know what you collect, but do you have anything you can show us that you collect? Because what you collect and a lot of the other people in the communities that that I follow that you're part of, everybody collects something called Montikis, and no one knows what that is. But then he makes like the weirdest mugs there are, like craziest, like skull, like real face, real.
Unfortunately, mine are boxed right now because we're looking at moving in the next month, and we've got another baby on the way. So most of my collection. Thank you. But I do have the mug I thought I brought out had a Monk Tiki mug in it. So I will show you one of Monk Tiki's mugs, but not one of the weird ones. This is so Monk Tiki has its father son, Paul and Miles. They're both like technically some of the most talented mug makers that I've seen. They're just brilliant. Miles tends to do things that are inspired by, like he studied in Japan, so he does a lot of things that are inspired by like vinyl art, and a lot of his have like skulls and zombies are really, really cool and detailed and unique. Paul used to do a lot of tiki. I actually think he's one of the most underrated artists in tiki because you can still pick up some of his old stuff. And the detail is just incredible and the quality is just incredible. But a lot of people prefer Miles when they look at Monk Tiki. So they're looking at like Zombie Hand Bob, which is selling for ridiculous amounts of money.
Oh my God. Wait a minute.
We were just talking about that before the stream.
Still going. Hold on.
Speak on eBay. Yeah, it was over $600 last time I looked at it.
Do you know that I made a bid and then I got outbid and I took a screenshot and sent it to Zipperman and he goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That was me." And I was like, "Stop, man.
Stop bidding it up." So, yeah, it's you're competing against all your friends for things. But Monk Tiki stuff has gone through the roof. Like you can't get a good Monk Tiki piece from Miles that it's under $700 now, which is insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I have a relatively small tiki collection. At one point it was like 300, 400 mugs, but it's down to 100 mugs that I think are like absolute top shelf because you start to run out of space after a while.
I hate you.
So I have Monk Tiki super limited. I have a couple of Van Tiki, the stuff that he used to wheel throw back before he made them in batches. And I love the art and the history of tiki. And so as I've curated my own collection over the years, I've been able to chase things that I think are just prime examples of the art, right? So the things that I look up to, and it's a variety of mugs that I have because I have Diablo, I have you can book them. I have Notch, like people that other people don't collect, Danny Cervantes, just stuff that I think is just incredible. A lot of Crazy Al. There's just some really talented people who've contributed to the art form over the years. So that's my tiki collection. You included. You're you guys have been very talented making stuff that everyone wants. We are smarter than we are talented. In that case, in that our being smart is that we work with really talented people. And that's kind of the fun thing about Lost Temple that's different than anything else is we concept a lot of our mugs, but everything we do is a collaboration, right? Because none of these things, a lot of them are like artist made. You have like Kaimuki who does everything from start to finish in small batches, and Tiki Rob, Tiki Pop.
Oh yeah, man, his stuff, his blowfish are ridiculous. Like they're so pretty.
Yeah,
and
then
kids paint them.
And for us, this has been about the fun of it. So really, like, how do we collaborate with people we love, and how do we find new artists? We just did the mug with Atomica Exotica, the Kaduku, which is a lot of fun. And it's because they do vinyl toys. And I used to collect vinyl toys as we're talking about collectibles back prior to Vinylmation, but like the West Coast vinyl guys like Biscup and Basement. And I look back at all the COD stuff now and I'm like, I had all those things and they're selling for $10,000, $15,000 a piece now, which is crazy.
Right.
But yeah, so we saw Atomic Exotica. They're doing these vinyl tiki toys. And their concept is really brilliant. I thought that they had this idea that there was an island in the Pacific that was affected by nuclear testing, right? Because that nuclear testing Pacific Theater coincides with where all of this tiki culture comes from. So it's kind of like this madcap Adult Swim version of tiki that I think is really unique and crazy. So we're going to be doing some more stuff with them too coming up.
Good.
But yeah. Collectibles. I probably need to sign off in a second because I think I'm talking too much. And feed my kid.
You're the guest.
Yeah,
you're the guest. You're supposed to be the guy talking.
Yeah,
I appreciate you guys having me on for a minute to show you kind of what we're doing. And always
thanks for taking time, man.
Absolutely, man. We love watching the stuff you post. Love watching you interact with people, and people are excited about what you're doing. You're excited for people and for the community as a whole too. It's a very inclusive sort of community. I think that's why it appeals to so many people.
Yeah, that's what we will always put the community first. We always say that as makers. People ask us a lot of times, like, why do we do things that we do? And I'm like, really, at the end of the day, we're collectors. Dave and I make stuff that we want to collect with the people we think are awesome. And we'll always protect the community before anything else. And so
I've seen it.
Oh yeah. get my popcorn out and have a nice little scroll. I said I forget what in particular. Well, I mean, I probably do remember. I'm just not going to say, but I pulled over like off the road so I could read this entire thread of just.
We know
like
exactly which one it was,
and it was, and it lived up to the hype for sure. But yeah, Josh, thanks for coming on, man. We got to make this a regular thing, and next time we'll set up a second camera over there, and we'll have a little a cooking demonstration.
Absolutely, you guys
take us on for a ride.
Whenever,
apparently with balloons.
Yes. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right, bro.
Later, man.
Take care, bro.
Man. He's a great dude.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
He's a real good guy. I do like watching him go back and forth with people, and he is protective of that community. No, he does, like in a nice way.
Right.
Yep. So here, let me see if I can. Here's my modest tiki mug collection. Right
That's
there,
great, man. You have some real like literal gems there. Like those are.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Hey, you got hat box ghosts. You have zombies. You have swirly.
What's the Bloody Bob?
That is the Bloody Moai Bob from who was that from again, Nate? Tiki Don?
No, who did it? Who blood splattered it?
Yeah, I forget. But yeah, you got the Swirly Bob, and then you got the Citrus Surfer from
the
little tray, the
flask.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Plumeria, Yep.
Yeah, the Black Lagoon Room, the pumpkin is that's one of my favorites. It says trick or treat on the back. It's pretty cool.
Let me tell you something. If one more person orders a t-shirt, which are on sale, read the scroll along the bottom. I'm coming over there to get that swizzle because I have none left. I have zero.
Oh, yeah.
I've got none left.
Here's some of Heather's popcorn buckets.
Yep, and sippers.
Wow.
Yep. So still need the third hitchhiking ghost. I've seen it, but it was just like overpriced. I couldn't do that. I like the.
What is overpriced? What is overpriced?
I don't know. It's like $60.
Yeah, that's what I told. That's what I told them earlier. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
Got my my pins. I don't have a ton of stuff, but I just have stuff that's like important to me, or like mugs that friends make, or
but you can see that your pin board has so much meaning. Like your top right corner is one thing, your center is obviously everybody puts the heart in the middle and does all that stuff, but you can see the meaning for all yours. You're not just putting up 400 different pins and be like, oh, look what I found.
Yeah, that's true. And I just got some of my other my other random stuff.
Nice. Oh,
you know what I mean?
Splash Mountain. I wonder who with a broken nose stood in line for that.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's right. You did.
My notes. I have to go back to my notes.
It's funny. I'm not even.
This guy was the hero.
Those, and I've been in line more. I'm not even the guy that collects them, but I've been in line like waiting for those vinyl things for you guys.
Oh yeah,
hey, we used to wait in line for beer. Like, what's the matter with that? Remember that?
Yeah, look, there's the Victor Geist that you got us, Dave.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm pointing with my mouse cursor like you can see it.
I like that Storyland book.
Yeah, that was I think I've like
Goodwill. No, didn't I give that to you? Was that in one of your dad's boxes?
I don't know if I've acquired this within recent years or if I've always had it. It just exists. I don't know how I got it.
I just think that the colors back then were just so much more vibrant. They were more punchy. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you look at that book stands out not just because it's red, but because you can see those blues pop. You can see that black pop over. They had better colors.
See, that's because they used to use lead in the ink.
Oh yeah.
I have that one too.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe you did have it, Julie, and I stole it. I have no idea. Maybe you might want to go look and see if you have it.
Time for a second shot for her. Okay. All right.
Okay.
You know what?
Make it so.
And Francois backed her up. So now we have to wait a minute.
Your wife answered you.
Yep. I'm working on it.
Oh, that was Heather's book when she was little. You were still little. You
Heather, thank you so much for your contribution. Lisa?
It sounded like a news anchor handoff.
Back to you,
Lisa.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's go through some of Marty's collection.
Well, hello, people.
Well, this is one of my.
Oh my! Is that?
Oh, hold on.
Dave, are you done making?
Look! Wait! No, hold on. I gotta show you something. So for those of you who don't know, tomorrow is my birthday, and This is just got a gift.
Look at that.
Wow.
Do you keep
Look at it?
Oh, with the glow cubes too.
Who's the gift
No,
from?
I'm lazy. I woke up at noon and didn't have time before the rest of my day. But look at this. This is from a family. Thanks, guys.
Is that a Trader Sam's barrel?
It's a Trader Sam's barrel. I've been wanting one of these.
That is amazing.
Great stuff, man.
That is good stuff.
During the stream, gets a birthday present.
Yeah. Maybe I'm going to start leaving my door unlocked here.
It's full. It's full.
I already told you I had your gift,
better.
but I can't give it to you until I see you in Disney. So.
Okay.
All right, Dave. Well, you're sucking that down. Let's go through some of Marty's stuff. This is probably one of my favorite things you have.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I love that thing, man. I mean, anytime that's my main thing. Whenever we're in Disney Springs, I want to hit the co-op and look for new
the co-op
artwork and posters and all that kind of stuff. The only problem I'm starting to have is I'm running out of wall space.
Yeah,
which that's a good problem. And I just kind of went around the house and took pictures of random things, and you can see that I have OCD and I organize that's my Star Wars shelf. Shelves, and there's an entire bucket, one of those huge moving plastic tubs in the attic of the stuff that Julie made me put away because there was so much of it. So this is a little random. I have a lot more stuff for Haunted Mansion, but I moved a lot of that. Actually, it's right behind. We can do that after. Some of the stuff behind me is. I moved a lot of stuff when I had to start working from home, so I could make it feel a little bit more mine, working from my guest bedroom. So yeah,
you have those built-ins in the basement. It's perfect for
right there. Those built-ins are great.
They are and they aren't. So they're there.
Why are they aren't? What's the downside?
Stitch has a question.
There could be a larger room.
Well,
they come out in foot and a half.
I like the banquet room. Did I get that for you? The banquet room Ghostbuster scene.
I would say yes, Julie.
Yes, Julie.
Yes.
Someone
does. You did,
yes.
Steve.
Yes.
That thing is dope.
We all do.
Is that the Camden Yards All-Star Game baseball?
That is the 1990, 2 All-Star Game baseball.
Nice.
Behind that is a program from the 1966 World Series.
Wow.
Next to that is a program from the 69 World Series. And then the one behind Yoda, who I obviously didn't have any shelf space on the Star Wars shelf. But that one is when they closed Memorial Stadium. So that's like a history book. And then there's down the bottom next to my clock, there is a coffee mug that my coworker got me that says "Sorry, no hablo fuck tardo."
Wow. Okay.
And she
that's a good shelf for that.
She saw that and thought of me, and I was flattered.
Okay, I'll take it.
And here's some of your Cubs stuff.
Yep. So got a big collection there. Again, I was wandering around the house. You can see I've got one of those as a ticket stub. There's a blueprint of Wrigley there. Over to the side, I'm a Capitals fan. There's one of those wooden flags that they made, and then a picture of Ovechkin holding up the Stanley Cup. There's some signed baseballs in the collection. I'm a huge baseball fan for people that didn't know that, but I think the best one is probably I have a DiMaggio ball.
Wow.
And I have a Nolan Ryan ball.
Can you elaborate on having their balls?
I can. So when I was younger, I really liked to handle them, but I heard that they're better if you put them in plastic and preserve them. Right. Sure. So in the long run, your balls stay fresher if you keep them in plastic.
Gotcha.
That's why I have a Ziploc.
That's what I do
at all times. Oh, that's my stuff. That's not yours. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. So I don't know. I just like that we don't have a tremendous amount of shit, but the stuff that we all have is stuff that
I skipped a lot of stuff.
Well,
Well, we all. I mean, there's little things we all have, I'm sure, but we try to hit the highlights.
Window shades.
Yeah, I have like $6,000 worth of vinyl I could have just covered the entire house with and walked around.
Oh yeah. No. Hey Dave, have you seen?
I've got the same Holy Grail Indiana Jones one there.
Yep, Dave. You see up there next to next to the Baby Yoda mug is the Grail Diary.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that is?
It's the actual, it's like the movie replica, Grail Diary, like
That's cool.
the tablet rubbing is in there. Train tickets, like it's exactly like from the movie.
Good
it was like
stuff,
a $600 prop. I was all hammered.
The correct spelling of Jehovah.
Jehovah begins with an I.
Yeah.
Oh man, now we're getting into like indie stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Oh, the hanger bar.
No, I think we need to one of these shows. We need to, and I guess we did it at one point. Did we ever do Indiana Jones shows on the stream?
We did. I don't remember.
If we did, it was
Everything
back
blurs.
in the like blackout Disney Dad days.
Yeah, I agree.
I wasn't a part of that, so
because I took all these photos about an hour before we started tonight. So I just wandered around the house and took photos, and then regrettably did not take photos of your popcorn buckets.
Yeah, well,
Well, it's like it's hard, right? Because we all have other littler stuff. I think along the way, like I have some stuff in my basement. I have like an autographed picture of from Stan Lee, which
nice.
There you go.
Yeah, there's some stuff down there. I just didn't get a chance to take a picture. What was that?
No, that was me.
Yeah.
No, don't. I did not do that.
No, I got.
Go with the sun going down now. It looks Dave's setting looks even cooler now.
Mm-hmm. He just
I'm all aglow. Well, I could here. I'll give you a flip view real quick.
Oh boy,
flip me around. Flip it, reverse it.
Flip views before.
Look at this. Look at this.
I was just stoked to see the hairless armpit.
Look at that. I would like to be there right now.
You got to keep it trimmed, and then
gotta keep it fresh.
The I don't know if you guys can see.
Oh, that's awesome! I love it. Oh, that's the coolest.
Yeah, he is a fountain.
That Nate without skin. There you go.
Oh, that's my favorite. I can't believe you didn't include that. I'm glad you took me on that tour.
I did. It was
there. It is.
He's there.
Oh yeah, but it was better from the other angle. That's what she said.
Yeah.
Well, at night also. Once all the stuff turns on, the pumps turn on, so the fountains go.
Nice. And you have it all set to come like all together, right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
On that comment.
Yeah, they all come on at the same time at night at dark.
When I inevitably run out of money one day, I'm just gonna come to Dave's house, just with a pop-up tent and just be in his backyard for like a week and a half.
I'll meet you there tomorrow.
No, that's cool. I just trimmed the trees. There's room.
Yeah, hey, I'll probably run out of money by the end of the stream,
dude.
What's in it? What are you drinking?
I'm doing my usual vodka and sodas with lime.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's my go-to. Keeps me clean ish, and it's quenching.
It is quenching.
Man, you're such a clean doctor.
I just can't believe though that I just got this. I got this mug while on the air.
That is pretty.
And
cool.
I've been wanting
That's
this, Nate.
Moment.
You know, I've been because I like the so. You know, when it comes to the tiki mugs, of course, it's got to speak to me. But there is something about the Trader Sam's mugs themselves, and that they're, you know,
Grotto changed.
I know,
my
preaching
life.
choir, preaching to the choir.
So I think Nate and I, we've been talking about it the last couple of days, obviously, right for the stream tonight. Disney's going to look very different to all of us the next time we are there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a full send. You know, so it's going to be crowded like it used to be. It just, you know. And I'm sure they'll come up with some sort of game plan to allow everybody to enjoy the rides, you know, the way they used to. I'll be anxious to see what that is.
You know, I'm really nervous about the pricing that I've seen so far. I'm not, I obviously I'm not going to attest to it being, scripture or accurate exactly, but I'm hearing anything from 100 to 300 per person per day. So
that would be really shitty for them to just come like that be what it is and no other option,
right?
Like
and that's why I said I'm not gonna attest to it. I'm just saying things I've heard are they're coming with a pass selection, kind of like Max Pass, or if you would Universal's Max Pass, or their Express Pass.
Right,
which that is over $100 per person per day. So
but if they roll that out like in the next week, I would cancel my trip.
Yes,
like I wouldn't be able to afford this.
But don't you think it's almost like better? So I was having this conversation with Shauna about maybe it's better not to have any passes. Maybe it's better not to have a fast pass because the lines move.
There's no way you can have 100,000 people at Magic Kingdom and not have some sort of way to move people through a line a little bit faster.
They could move it if they would make it less dry.
They like to move it,
but it's humid.
No, I'm thinking. No, I mean like if they had more alcohol.
Oh yeah,
but people wouldn't care.
Yeah, but
hey, but did you hear like the even the Halloween party? It's not a Halloween party. What's it called?
Hey! If the
what's it called?
Very scary.
Would you eat it?
Mickey's Very Scary Halloween.
No, they changed out. It's like a boo party or a boo bash or something like that.
Yep,
boo bash,
and
that's going for $150 a ticket.
Yeah, it sounds like wife beating. Boo bash.
Yeah,
but you get a lot for it, and it's really tempting. But you get a lot for it, right?
Can you please explain a lot? Because I'm not really finding the balance of $160 per person for 2.5 hours of what?
Significantly reduced people compared to even the Boo to You parties, and free ice cream that you paid for up front.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I'm lactose intolerant. Let me tell you about how much ice cream I'm not going to eat.
Have no
virtual queues would be nice. I would I would be surprised if they said, okay, everything's fully open and can't wait to have everyone here, and now you owe like another $2,000 on top of what you already spent on your trip so you can ride rides. That would be really shitty.
And for those of us who are annual pass, I mean,
or DVC?
How do you factor right? Or DVC, how do you figure that into that mix? If you're talking about,
that's the thing,
every day $100,
right? Because nothing's been said, nothing's been done. I'm just saying things that I've heard.
I just worry.
Can I just go to Luxury of Time and get my free watch?
Oh yeah, that watch is badass.
Hey, how are we gonna?
It looks like
good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just gonna say it looks like I could go, 10,000 leagues under the sea. What were you saying?
I'm trying to figure out when are we going to go to Disney Springs while we're down there, because we leave in 19 days? Is that true?
Yeah, I know. Aren't we all down there at the same time?
I think we're all at Magic Kingdom the same day.
We're all at Magic Kingdom at the same day, so we have to do a big,
Oh, we'll do a big to do.
I think that's day 2 at Magic Kingdom for me,
which means day afternoon at Epcot.
I think it's 27th.
Dave, I'm shredding my shirt in honor of you.
Dude, I can't wait. That's right. I'm going to have to bring several shirts, Drunk Disney Dad shirts down there with me. We're going to have to make a whole big to-do and get a nice picture in front of the castle and do the whole thing.
I'm only bringing one, and I'm just wearing it every day.
Yeah, go for it. Just really go for it.
I'm just wearing the one. And you know what? If at the end of my trip, it can stand on its own, that's good too.
Wow.
I'll just...
Hi, Shauna.
Hi.
Hi.
So, but I have 5 park days in a row. I don't have a down day on this trip, which I've never done before.
Really?
Is my name up?
Nope, your Facebook Huzer.
Face Huzer.
Yeah, your Face Huzer.
Yep.
Yeah, we always book a day, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, if you want to go over for just a little time, that's fine. But you know what I mean? It just, that way I have the option.
Yeah.
But now at least they're doing at least you can park hop a little bit in the evenings, right?
Is
like
that
you
true?
can go to Mexico every evening.
Well,
yeah. Nothing's been blocked off for park hopping at 2:00. Nothing's been
right. So every day we can go get an avocado margarita.
That thing is the hotness. I love that thing.
Yeah,
I want that salsa shot.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my
I can't
God! What?
That.
I want that. I want 8 of them.
I want that and like a basket of tortilla chips.
Right.
You warm it up with some grilled cheese sandwich on the side.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to say my completely hypocritical thing. I can do look. I can do the margaritas, but I'm totally keto, so I can't have tortilla chips.
Oh my God! But actually, they rim the margarita with tortilla chips. And they've been doing it all this time. So that's why you haven't been making the progress you hoped for.
Yeah.
I know, damn it.
You're definitely not looking very svelte.
Buffalo chicken egg rolls.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Is that a thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot we were all going to be there at the same time. That's cool.
Yep. Oh,
I know.
We're so drunk. Man, I wish we were Disney dads. That would be cool. Oh my!
I wish we were Disney dads that would drink on like camera.
Yeah, we should maybe start a stream. I'm never drinking again. I died last night and today. It's over.
Dude, I had something that it looked like root beer, but tasted like chocolate, and it made me feel tingly. I don't know what it was.
That's a roofie, Dave.
Yeah, roof beer float.
Oh my God.
That explains a lot, Marty.
No, stop turning around. Dave, turn back around and sit down. Thank you. What happened?
Nate.
What has happened? Where's I'm just see if I showed all the appropriate pictures. I guess I did.
Yeah.
I guess I did. Yep, got that one.
Yeah, no, that's attractive.
Yep.
Hey Nate, did you see my Moai glowing globes?
Do you know how many followers I've had from that picture? Are they glowing, or is that lights around it that are illuminating them?
No, they're hollow and they have a light inside.
That's pretty cool.
Looks very bright.
See if I can find more.
Oh, yeah, those look a lot more illuminated than the other one.
Right.
I see.
Do you see
Ford,
Jack?
Possibly. What?
Do you see Jack?
Jack's at his mom.
Yes.
So
Jack's the monkey.
Well,
we named the monkey Jack.
Nate, you said that you're gonna have some more swizzles coming, right?
Yes. Matt Bullard did confirm that we would have some more coming. So
cool. Yep. And and if everybody buys a shirt, PayPal is $25. You get a swizzle, you get a shirt, you get a shout out, and you contribute to our cause, whatever that may be.
Remember,
Marty's
the one second closest to the D and dads.
Yes. Yep.
Very
Marty
aggressive.
Loves to be close to the D. That is true.
Yeah, I do like that.
Especially if they're a dad.
I like that I'm right next to the D.
Wow.
All right, boys. Well, thanks for sharing all your collectibles and your goodness. Nice to have Josh on.
Thanks, Josh O'Neill, for coming out tonight. Cheers to you, friend.
Handsome, talented.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep. Very cool. Yep. Make sure everybody check their stuff out. How am I not gonna try and get one of these? Like that? That's ridiculous. It's probably how much is it? Like a couple $100?
That's one.
But that's like my wheelhouse, though. That kind of shit. I like the way this looks.
Can I tell you though? For me, that drink me thing I thought was so witty.
Yes, I do like that.
I really liked the drink me cup. I mean, the Alice in Wonderland reference and merging with the tiki and drinking was just that spoke to me. I'm on that.
I like how creative and tricky a lot of these mug makers get. There's a lot of gray area, and they can just certainly glom onto something. And
that one is actually designed. Well, he said it was to scale, but that's actually Walt's skull.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do think it's a kind of incredible.
Same eyes too. I see
all
the
crazy.
ivory.
Yeah, no kidding.
Marty, I got you there, right?
All right, boys. Well, everybody have a fantastic week. Anybody have anything else to contribute? Anything for the good of the group?
No, I just love everybody who has supported
never
us
for the good of the group.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, we've I don't know, we've been doing this for what? Little over a year now. I think we got something like 100 videos that we've either gone live or shared stuff, and I don't know, people buy our shirts and they want to meet up with us, and it's odd. It's odd, but I don't know.
I swear to you, I will be wearing that same shirt every day during my trip. Unless I can bribe somebody at the corporate offices to get me a second one.
Zach Slater.
Or a
third.
Hey,
you
Zach.
want thirds now? Yeah. Okay.
No.
We'll work on that.
I'm not greedy. I'm saying I'll be home
You're
at night
needy.
washing it.
Got it.
I'm going to be washing my shirt in the bathtub at my hotel room.
You can't wash it. It's like It's like what players do during like hitting streaks and
You're
stuff.
right.
Yeah, they have to wear the same
You're
one.
right.
You can't wash it.
Yeah.
You can't do. I won't.
Yeah,
It'll stand up on its own and salute.
I don't think that's what happens when they get dirty, but we'll see.
All right, boys. Cheers.
All right.
Everyone
Later,
have
fellas.
a fantastic week.
Cheers, guys.
I might
Cheers
even be
to
drinking again by next
Monday.
weekend. All right.
I was
Cheers.
really looking forward to hanging with you guys tonight. Thank
Yeah.
you for having me.
Peace, man. Love that mug, man. Very cool.
Yeah, man.
Very cool. All right. Love you, boys. Later.